and gentlemen, this is Diabolic. I have Valor, my co-caster with me, and we are in the Rage Quit Cup studio in Delhi. And we have got 300 plus registrations this time in this Rage Quit Cup season, and we are pleased to announce this. So this stream is brought to you by BenQ, Gigabyte, Dragon War, and Raid Force. Hello, this is Valor. Today is BenQ casting day. This stream is brought to you by BenQ. BenQ, which is number one in gaming monitor, introduces new gaming monitor XL2430T, which comes with FPS, RTS, MOBA, all three gaming modes. Mode is official monitor brand for Rage Quit Cup Season 3. If you are a die-hard gamer, BenQ Gaming Monitor XL2430T is certainly going to be great fun for you. Its low blue light and the flicker-free technology facilitates long gaming hours without straining your eyes. The BenQ XL2430T is one of the best monitors out there, with a wide array of different features that will cater to every kind of gamer. This monitor is for you. I would honestly get a BenQ monitor for myself because it suits my eyes perfectly and there are no distractions as well. The size of 24 inches is also good because anything bigger, the way it changes accordingly to the game is just brilliant, with 1080 pixels HD rendering and 144 Hz. Its features like monitor blur reduction, 20 level color vibrance settings, black equalizer dynamics, S-switch arc display pilot makes it a unique and must-have monitor for every passionate gamer. This monitor also comes with Fanatec SteelSeries Rival Mouse plus Fanatec SteelSeries Asphalt Edition Quick Mouse Pad, worth Rs 8,000 totally free. It comes with a 3-year manufacturer warranty. This monitor is the optimal product for every gamer out there.
I really like the way they're trying to make it more professional.
You can see the monitor and your eyes are getting more comfortable.
So ladies and gentlemen, we have Victory Squad as Dire Team and Blind Rage as Radiant Team. And we can see that Victory Squad has banned 2 heroes as well as Blind Rage. So in Victory Squads we have Shadowfeet and Zeus banned. Well, by telling them these heroes are banned, I don't think that banning SF and Zeus was crucial. Zeus can be countered very easily. He was both are those squishy. But Blind Rage has significant bans like Spirit Breaker, Clockwork and QFP, as these 3 heroes are very mobile and versatile, and yes, it's very difficult to counter them, and as well as these 3 are counters. So what you say about the third ban of Victory Squad, Valor? Well, I can see that Victory Squad has banned 3 mid heroes. Sniper was a useless ban. It's very squishy actually. Yeah, you are correct, Diabolic. These 3 heroes can be countered very easily if you keep on ganking them constantly. However, Victory Squad has picked Witch Doctor and Undying. Undying would be most probably an off-laner rather than a support. So if Undying happens to be an off-laner, he would be a havoc from the mid game. And yes, Victory Squad has banned Undying, actually picked Undying. So yes, it's a very good pick, and we are seeing nowadays whether it's pick or ban, Undying is definitely in the draft. And now Blind Rage needs a ranged hero to destroy the tombs, so that there are zombies that come. It's very become difficult for the melee hero to destroy the tombstone. So yes, Leshrac is a very fine pick for Blind Rage to destroy this tomb, and they need at least 2 more range heroes to counter Undying. Now yes, Witch Doctor is picked as a support, and I'm not sure about Undying. He's either offlaner or a support, and Blind Rage has picked Earthshaker as support, and I think Leshrac is mid hero. If the
No, I think Leshrac is the can be carry also.
yeah, can be carry too, but if he's picked as a carry or a mid hero, then that definitely has done a mistake. Victory Squad must be planning to pick something to counter Leshrac, and since Leshrac is a core hero. And now, okay, Victory Squad has banned Phantom Lancer. Yes, it was very crucial.
Victory Squad has been banning mid heroes. After 3 picks, they realized that Leshrac must have been the carry. Then they banned Phantom Lancer.
Okay, well, I don't think Leshrac is picked as a hard carry. It definitely should be a mid hero. So yes, it's very difficult.
No, it is Leshrac can play carry also. As
Yeah,
in,
no, I'm not.
can play trial.
Yes, I'm not opposing it. Okay, yes, I'm not opposing it, but I'm guessing it to be a mid hero. But and Phantom Lancer is banned in Victory Squad, and yes, the illusions becomes very a menace to counter in the late game as well in the starting game, since just from since it as soon as possible it farms Vlad.
They should rather Victory Squad should have rather banned some AoE hero, because they have Blind Rage has got Earthshaker. So Blind Rage can think of a combo. They can pick an AoE hero so that that could work with Earthshaker. But instead of that, Victory Squad banned the mid heroes. I think that was a despicable act from that team.
And I am being observing that Blind Rage is banning all mobile heroes. Now the next ban is Storm Spirit. We can
What do you
see-
think? Silencer is a support or a mid hero?
I'm guessing it to be a mid hero. Well, actually, we casted a game when Silencer was a hard carry and they lost badly. Yes, Silencer should never picked as a hard carry because they just have to rely on his global silence only, which is not possible to win this game, to win all the gangs. Yes, they can manage. They can manage to win 1-2 gangs, but it's not possible in every gang.
Yes, this is my advice to every Dota gamer, that if you are good with Silencer, then only pick in a tournament like this, because it is very hard to use the global silence at the right time.
Yes, actually, this just depends on your gameplay and how to use your brain in the gangs going on. And since Leshrac needs like a lot spamming a lot of skills like Diabolical Edict and Pulse Nova, Split Earth. So yes, Silence is a very good pick because he will just kept draining his mana. And now okay, Blind Witch has a pick. Next pick is Tusk. Is he the ganker too? Yes, he can be good ganker by like Earthshaker and Tusk can roam very easily, ganking everyone. Like Witch Doctor and Silencer would be very
Tusk
very
is
squishy.
a very good hero for initiation.
And like Tusk and Silencer and Witch Doctor would be very squishy for them. So yes, Earthshaker is a very nice pick against Witch Doctor, since if Witch Doctor will be has Death Ward, then Earthshaker can just a Fisher to stop his.
Yeah, in
his
fact,
Death
Tusk
Ward.
can use his snowball, and Leshrac has got his split
Yeah,
earth.
Split Earth, yes.
They have Blind Rage, must be going for many disablers.
Yeah. Now okay, it's chance for Victory Squad to pick a hard carry, and they have picked Phantom Assassin.
Phantom Assassin
Yes.
is a very late gamer.
Yes, she's a late game, but I think yes she can do well with Undying and Witch Doctor. If I think we are expecting it to be a trial lane of Witch Doctor, Undying, and Phantom Assassin. It will be very good, I guess. But let's see what's Blind Rage next pick. I think Blind Rage will also be going for a aggressive trial lane of Earthshaker, Tusk, and one more. But I'm not certain. But I'm not certain of Blind Rage picks whether who is mid hero among them.
Leshrac certainly is a mid hero.
Yes, and Tusk can be an offlaner too. I'm not certain of it, but yes, let's see what are the other two picks of Blind Rage. Then we can anticipate to a better. Okay, it's a chance of Blind Rage to pick a next hero. I'm expecting it to be, yes, a hard carry, and then a mid hero will be picked. Okay, they're taking too much time.
Dazzle is a support.
Dazzle
So
support.
Tuskar must be the offlaner.
Offlaner and Leshrac is a mid. So yes, Earthshaker and Dazzle are supports. So okay, what do you think? Can they destroy? Can they counter Undying in the gangs with Earthshaker, Dazzle?
Well, Dazzle can't destroy the tombstone. It is only they can rely only on Leshrac to destroy that.
Yes. So I don't think Blind Rage can now Blind Rage has to pick a range hero. The fifth pick should be ranged.
It can be Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter is very
Yes.
widely picked in this tournament.
Yes. No, Victory
So
Squad.
if they have got an immortal today, so they can pick Gyrocopter today.
Yes, because everyone wants to flaunt their items and how rich they are, and how lucky they are to get these beautiful immortals, getting by
Well,
Valve.
that Gyrocopter's immortal and is an extremely rare, I suppose.
Yeah, it comes on normal only and extremely rare also. So okay, now and Victory Squad has banned anti-mage. Well, yes, but I don't think it was very.
I don't think that Blind Rage was planning to pick hard carries like anti-mage and PL.
Actually, in this meta, no one is picking late game carries.
Yeah,
Like,
they can
yes.
pick. They can pick Gyrocopter.
Yes.
To end this game as fast as possible.
Yes, people now are trying to just end this game as fast as possible.
Do
And
you see that what combo has been picked by Victory Squad? It's Phantom Assassin and
Omni
Omni
Knight.
Knight. That's a GG lane.
Yes, a typical combo, and then they will be like guarding Phantom Assassin with Omni Knight and Witch Doctor. Okay, now I'm certain of the Victory Squad's picks. Phantom Assassin is a late game carry, and she has like aggressive try of Omni Knight and Witch Doctor.
Two healers.
Yes, two healers. Undying will be offlaner, Silencer will be mid. And in Blind Rage, we have, I think, Leshrac, a mid hero. Tusk is an offlaner, and Earthshaker and Dazzle will be supports. And now I'm waiting for a hard carry of Blind Rage to counter Phantom Assassin. She has like easy crits. And Blind Rage last ban is Magnus. Well, they are so.
Juggernaut.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that pick is so futile. They have got Omni Knight, for God's sake. What Juggernaut is going to do after Omni Knight's ulti?
And they have only one range. I mean, I'm not counting Dazzle because yes, he can't destroy Tombstone, and only Leshrac is there to destroy the Tombstone.
Okay, well, let's see how the game goes.
Break
I'm
the
not
leg.
I'm not supporting any team. That depends on the gameplay entirely.
Yes, so game has commenced, guys. Hold your breaths, break a leg, both the teams. We are too excited for this match because both the teams have very nice lineup. But yes, some mistakes have been done. Like Juggernaut is picked as a late game carry. So yes, I'm expecting VS to win this game. So okay, Earthshaker is heading towards the top lane and he has Boot of Speed. Yes, I am expecting to Earthshaker to gank at first level only and like have a nice rotation. Okay, so we can see that whole VS team has come to fetch the top rune while BR team is heading towards bot rune.
Only
Only-
Earthshaker
yes.
is present at top.
Yes. And Leshrac is also Leshrac has two shared tangos, and yes, I'm expecting it to go to mid. Phantom Assassin has Arcana. Well, I don't like this Arcana, but yes.
Yeah, well, I'm having a bad feeling that VS would win very easily.
Yes.
Okay, there's a Fisher, but that is what is in vain. Earthshaker
Yes.
just wasted his mana in that Fisher.
Yeah.
Silencer would certainly get the
Okay,
rune.
so Leshrac and Silencer have picked bounty runes, and okay, a
Let
pause
me
has
introduce the players. In the BR team, XF is on Leshrac, FYXS is on Dazzle, Oink Oink is on Juggernaut, Trinity is playing Earthshaker, Cyber Sniper is on Tusk, while in VS team, Magnum is on Phantom Assassin, Swagger is playing Omni Knight, Kush is on Witch Doctor, Come to Daddy is on Silencer, while Skite is playing Undying.
Okay, now everyone is going to respective lanes, and Silencer and Leshrac are at mid. We can see now Leshrac versus Silencer. Who will win among them? Silencer draining mana or Leshrac harassing Silencer. And we can see there's a duo lane going on of Knight and PA at top, and Tusk is an offlaner. Yes. We can see which doctor will be pulling the pulling the neutral camp. Okay, we got a first
There was a
blood.
plus. Leshrac got a solo kill on Silencer.
Yes. Well, Leshrac is a very overpowered hero with his only lightning storm and diabolic attack. Yes, you have to place split earth very carefully.
We have missed one more blood at bot.
Well, what's going on? The kills are like they're getting killed so easily. I was not expecting it to be. Sorry, guys. I'm been like missing those kills. Okay.
At top, we are anticipating a gank.
Yes.
Omi Knight and Witch Doctor are coming from the back, but the stun has not been placed yet. Okay, there was a stun, but no enough creeps to hold that stun. Which the Sky uses no ball on them, but that was in vain. He has fled successfully.
Well, it was a very nice move by Dusk to go into Snowball. And yes, we have again got this team which have failed to understand the concept of playing tri lane, because if you are playing tri lane, or maybe if you are with hard carry, you should pull the camp or double pull this or
Yeah,
stack
he has
this.
stacked. Witch Doctor did stack the camp. Now
Okay,
he's
we
going
can
to
see.
pull.
Yes, but as seen we can see in bot lane of BR team, this is not happening. They are just pulling this lane towards the tower, and Undying is getting experience freely. Though he will unable to farm, but he's will be getting the experience,
Yeah,
free experience.
for Undying, it is experience which matters.
Yes, and this should not happen. And we can see Ochika is standing at mid. He's waiting if Silencer will cross his area, then a Fisher will come to block him out of the tower. Okay, now again, Leshrac is harassing Silencer
He's
by
giving a very
lightning
hard
storm.
time. He's jamming the Rocky, but there was a Fisher, but that missed Silencer.
Yes.
That Fisher didn't even touch. Okay, we missed one more kill at bot, and Dying killed Dazzle alone using his tombstone.
Yes. As we said, Dazzle was not a good pick. There should be one more ranged
Why
hero.
not?
There should be one more ranged hero to destroy the tombstone. He's not enough. Okay, we can see VS is doing very pretty good, and they are in a tri lane. While BR is not even pulling the creeps. You know, Earthshaker is heading towards bottom, I think. He has this boost of speed, and okay, Sansa just disconnected. We apologize for this pause. We expect you to remain patient. Okay. We have seen that Leshrac has got his bottle, while Sansa is still at nothing. We expect him to buy a bottle as soon as possible.
Yeah, Silencer has got enough gold to buy bottle.
Yes.
Okay, guys, don't forget don't forget that BenQ monitor is the one of XL2430T is one of the good monitor we have, which is disconnected from the screen.
We can see Knight has a recipe of soul ring. Is it shutting down? Knight has a recipe of soul ring, and he will be rushing for soul ring and then boots.
Okay, Silencer is taking too long. I hope that there's not a power cut at his home or wherever he is.
Due to this profound raining going on in Delhi, or I think maybe in other places too.
Yeah, it was raining very profusely, yet here we are gamers sitting inside at their computer desk playing Dota 2. Whether the season is rainy or sunny, we don't really care about that. All we just care is to play that tournament and win it.
Guys, it's a knockout round, so whoever loses this game will be eliminated, and the winning team will be qualified to the next round.
Well, I knew that Leshrac was leading in the net worth. Oh, Silencer is way back from him.
Yes.
we have got two healers in both the teams, Juggernaut and Dazzle in BR, while in VS we have got Witch Doctor. No, in actually VS we have got three healers at Undying,
Undying.
Witch Doctor, and Omni Knight.
Yeah. Plus a tombstone and the zombies of the tombstone will be a menace for the BR team since they have like 3 melee heroes.
So, Will, what do you think that which team has the most gang potential?
Well, yes, of course, VS. I have been saying that VS has like very good lineup. BR team has picked Juggernaut, and that's a very bad choice of
Yeah.
that's a very bad decision made by BR since they have VS has Omen Knight and they will Omen Knight's Guardian Angel will avoid the Omni's damage of Omni Slash since it's physical only.
Yes, you're right. Well, BR, it's very difficult for BR to win unless they start picking off VS individually. They can't win the gang. It's almost impossible.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Dazzle is asking if they are from Delhi because it has been raining. Yeah, so we all doubt that it is because of the rain. It was because of the rain due to which Silencer got disconnected.
Must be a power cut. I'm just guessing it. Well, if it's a power cut, then there's no prediction.
Okay, Dazzle is sitting at XG.
Ramesh Nagar.
I don't like going to extreme gaming now. PS farm is very less.
Who's farm?
PS Phantom Assassins.
Well, it's just been 3 minutes. Yeah, actually, I don't think he's getting last hits.
17 last hits. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, let's see the maybe items equipped by the heroes because we are getting bored here since Sansa has been DC for like 2 minutes now. Okay, an Arcana equipped by PA, which we don't like it.
Omni Knight is like a Thor.
Yeah, he's looking like a Thor. I think he's like this hero is derived from Thor only.
Which Doctor has no item. He's very poor. Silencer has got an item, but we can't see the items
Yeah.
here. And Nine has got no item yet.
He has only Tombstone. I mean.
Okay, yeah, that tombstone.
Okay, Dusk has very less items.
Earthshaker poor. Okay, he must not be good.
We can see that this VR team don't have much items, but we won't judge on that now.
Dazzle's items are quite expensive, aren't they?
Yeah. Okay, an Immortal comes equipped by Leshrath and he has split Earth strengths of 273. He has ever played.
I hope that's good. Okay, there was a gift from that Immortal was gifted by someone else. There's a gift from
Okay, where is the courier?
How long Silencer is going to take?
Yeah.
Okay, it is his net problem.
We can see we can see a beautiful courier which BS is having.
What is the name of this courier?
Genuine Viren. Okay, it's a Viren hatching.
Is it some other level of is an upgradable level of the Viren courier? Because I'm also having, but it is not. Doesn't look like this.
I don't know about this.
Okay, that's an ugly courier. It's a sheep, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay, a boot is coming for Tusk in the courier. So guys, we can see a ward has been placed by BR and VS, both like in the same area. So Undyne can see anyone approaching this area, so he can just get back off because he can just now predict the gang coming on him. It's a very nice ward placed by Undyne. And now there's also a ward placed here of BR. So yes, I think no one is going to come here right now until and unless because Sansa is also having a very rough time, so I don't think he will gank. Yes, but they can Omen Knight and Witch Doctor can come to gank Juggernaut. Well, yes, also it's a very nice word placed here. many guys are not aware of this word. They usually plays in the jungle, and so yes, people should learn that this word placed has the word which has been placed here is also good.
Yeah, it gives access to the lane as well as that area in the forest.
Yes, only one dune is warded of VS. Where is the other ward of BR? Okay, this is the other ward of BR place here.
Juggernaut
Yeah.
has got disconnected too. Well, what's going on?
Yes, what's going on?
None of the game goes on unless anyone getting disconnected.
Well, why?
Okay, I'm famished. I just want to cast.
We also want to end this as soon as possible. Tough time for casters.
Oh, trust me.
Yes, indeed. Okay, Juggernaut has come back and
But
we are
Silencer is still DC. I hope he comes back.
Gosh, I'm hungry. And I think we are going to take some time waiting for Silencer as well as for the game when he comes back.
Well, the BR team has got very unusual names. Don't you think? Their players name that XF, FIXS.
Oink oink. Oink oink mod, Trinity. Well, Trinity is good.
Yeah, Trinity is good. And what does sniper means? It's something to some online sniper. Online sniper.
They have like guns named Magnum, Sniper.
Oh right. Oh, Magnum is equivalent to sniper.
Yeah, Magnum is equivalent.
Okay, we have got two snipers, yet no sniper was picked. Actually, it was banned in the draft.
Yeah.
I just realized I had been jabbering about. I don't know what I'm talking about, but there's nothing to say. Come on, Silencer, just join.
Guys, I don't think that he will be like coming back in a short time. And also hope that we are not making you very bored, since we are hungry and it's been like raining in Delhi for a very few hours.
Few hours? No, it has been very long hours.
Yes, it has been raining since morning.
And it took a long journey to reach in the studio. It was very hard.
We have been waiting to cast it. Now we are waiting for this player to reconnect.
Can you check the Silencer's profile, Steam profile?
What's happening to your PC? Should we call him?
He's online. Oh, sorry, offline.
Should I message?
Okay guys, today is BenQ casting day. This stream is brought to you by BenQ. BenQ, which is #1 in gaming, introduces new gaming monitor XL2430T, which comes with FPS, RTS and MOBA, all three gaming modes. This monitor brand for Rage Quit Cup Season 3. This monitor also comes with Fanatics SteelSeries Rival Mouse plus Fanatics SteelSeries Asphalt Edition Quick Mousepad, worth rupees 8,000, totally free. It comes with a 3-year manufacturer warranty. This monitor is the optimal product for every gamer out there.
So
You had resumed this game?
yes, it was a mistake, and we can see that Silencer has been logging in. So now the score is 2 to 1 to BR, and it's been 3 minutes only. and we have been waiting for Silencer for a very long time. Well, though we are expecting VS to win, but still we have got 2-1 very easily by Leshra.
Well, that doesn't depend on the early game. VS has got more strong gang potential, but BR should they pick off their heroes as I said earlier.
But I think this Leshra is a very good player.
He
I'm just
is
guessing it.
indeed. He is indeed a good player. But can you see Omni Knight, Witch Doctor, and Undying in that team VS?
Yeah. So let's see the last hits. The Juggernaut has 20 last hits while PA has 17 last hits. And Silencer is very poor. He has just taken 9 last hits with 3 denies. While Undying and Dusk Valley, it's okay for them to avoid last hits because it's they have gone for the hard lane. So yes, it doesn't matter for them. What matters for them is just level they get and how do they play.
Well, it is clear that Leshrac has been giving a bad time to Silencer.
Yes.
He hasn't got a bottle yet. His HP, look at his HP.
He has just had 700 gold and he got disconnected. So let's see what he will buy.
Yeah, and he has got gold for the bottle.
Those who have joined this stream right now, we are again just introducing ourselves. I'm Diabolic, the main caster. I have Valor with me, the co-caster, and we are casting a game of BR versus VS in the Rage Quit Cup Season 3 Round 1. Round 1 is a knockout round. The team which loses will be eliminated and the winning team will be qualified to the next round, which will also be a knockout round. So it's 2-1 to BR.
Okay, Silencer has come back to the game.
Okay, thank you, Silencer, for reconnecting finally.
That's a great relief for us.
Yes, it's a great relief. G, yes.
The game commences again.
Okay, a pause from Silencer.
Sec boys. Wait, 30 seconds? No, I can't wait for even 1 second.
Okay, there's an issue. There's an issue from the VS side. I hope it's not a big one.
Well, what is the issue? They should inform us.
I don't know. Some issue is there with Silencer. I think his PC prop or maybe blue screen.
No, if it was a blue screen, then he would have got disconnected.
We can see both the wards placed by both the teams are quite near, giving approximately the same vision. There's a ward placed by the BR team in this area, and there's a very defensive ward placed by BR to see who is coming to gank Leshrac, and Leshrac is playing very fine and quite aggressive against Silencer because he knows what is coming ahead. Okay, so Earthshaker is standing at the bottom.
No, they are thinking to gank Undying. Well, it is very difficult to gank him.
Yes.
Okay, no, he has no mana for the tombstone. Okay, there's a Fisher.
Nice
he got blocked, but no, they can't dive the tower.
Yeah. Okay, a portal comes for Silencer, and we see Leshrac have boots now in the stash with magic wand and a teleport. Well, it's a good. Everyone should keep a teleport.
Even, as well as a support.
Yes, support should also
what
have.
What is wrong with you, Silencer? Why don't you just get silenced?
Okay, the double damage is spotted.
The game has got unpaused without any warning. Juggernaut has got a morbid mask. He's going for MOM, which is nice. We won't play a Juggernaut which uses his Omni slash frequently, but he will be playing a hitter. He's going to increase his agility. That is nice because he will be useless if he uses his ulti since the VS has got Omni Knight.
But don't you think he will become too squishy against Undyne?
Oh well, but then he will have to make BKB.
Yeah, BKB.
But BKB would be useless since Witch Doctor's ulti pierces through the backing bar as well as Silence's global silence won't be an effect.
Sansa has got AFK. He's just standing at mid. He is having some technical issue and the team is not bothering to pause anymore.
Well, they can't do anything. The game has been paused for a long time.
But what's up with Silencer?
Well, that's a fail mid then. The Shrek is winning.
Yes,
Yeah.
Leshak is getting free farm at mid and no one is coming to him. Okay, so Omnight has teleported to mid to prevent Leshak taking the tower. But Silencer, they should pause at least. Okay, I know that we do not care about this pausing anymore, but we should pause for the fair game.
Yeah, they might lose their chance to win.
Yes, no go. Okay, so Earthshaker is like standing behind Leshak. He has been waiting for Silencer, but Silencer is just standing at the base and he's AFK. And Earthshaker has Soul Ring's recipe. While Undyne also trying very hard to harass Juggernaut, and Dazzle is not pulling this camp. Undyne is just getting free experience. While Tusk, it's also, I think it's the same. While Umnight has left his lane, so Witch Doctor is also not pulling the camp. Both the teams are like doing the same mistake. Okay, we can see a dive on Tusk, but yes, they just got backed off because a teleport comes by Dazzle to save him. Well, okay, it was a very nice move. And still, Sansa is AFK.
Well, Silencer will become useless in the whole game if he doesn't get his ulti as soon as possible.
Yes, we need a fair game. We know we are tired of waiting, but yes, we want a fair game. Okay.
Well,
he's like-
suppose
lagging.
that's GG then.
Yes, it's a GG then. He's lagging. Well, do something.
Well, we should pause for him.
Yes. Don't unpause. Unpause. Okay, it's okay. We won't.
Well, so Silencer is giving up just because of this lag.
Well,
Okay, so
lagging
it's
lagging
rain.
doesn't have to do anything with this rain. I
No,
think.
it does.
Why? I hope it's not a remake now.
Soon बैंड का giveaway कर रहे हैं आप लोग। बैंड का giveaway।
Okay, so we are planning for a giveaway, guys. Keep tuning in this Rage Quit Cup channel on in the Twitch. We are giving shirts, Rage Quit Cup t-shirts and bands that glow in the dark. So guys, please keep tuning in the channel. It's the very
It's your
exciting
chance to grab this opportunity. Don't miss it.
Yes, guys. As soon as we want immense response from you to this community. This community just keeps work because of you guys. We need a response from you. We need an overwhelming response, in fact.
I suppose the Silencer isn't doing anything to fix the lag.
Yes, I hope he's doing something. Okay, go. Knight has been okay. Knight has confirmed that Sansa is getting a very fine ping now.
Well, I suppose that will be a fair game. Silencer is now teleporting back to mid. That's a nice spirit.
But he still don't have any boots.
But
Leshak
he's lagging in experience.
Yes.
Leshak is indeed level 7 while Silencer is only level 5.
Yes.
Now Silencer, this Leshak can take solo kill on Silencer.
Yes, he has to play now very carefully since he has lost so much of experience and gold by just standing AFK at mid. Okay, he has the Omni slash on Undying and yet he survived. But yes, I think he would be able to kill. Okay, very a crit. That was very a healthy crit by Juggernaut. And so you can see Knight is now guarding Silencer because he knows that Leshrac is being aggressive on him. So okay, this is guarding.
Yes, they got a chance to kill now.
It was a very nice repel placed by Knight and the Fisher comes by Earthshaker.
Now there's this lightning storm
and Pulse Nova.
And they died. There's a double kill by Leshrac. Earthshaker, I suppose, would die. He has got this spell on him. Okay, he survived with low HP. Undying teleported at mid and placed his tombstone, but he died and Leshrac got triple kill. But he indeed died. So okay, there's a tombstone. It's still affecting Earthshaker. But now they are getting
Undying
back.
has got the Leshrac's dominating streak. We can see that PA and Witch Doctor unable to catch Dusk, and he's like he's getting fled again and again. I think Dusk and Leshrac are like very good players. That's why they are like offlane and mid.
Well, that is good that Duskard went for the magic wand against Phantom Assassin.
Yes, everyone should get a wand, full magic wand against Phantom Assassin.
Ring of Aquila on Phantom Assassin. Well, he had got a chance to rush for Battle Fury since she was getting a free farm.
I think she would be going for Battle Fury.
Yeah, I think she would skip it.
Yeah.
But Battle Fury is good for on Phantom Assassin.
See, a Fisher comes by Earthshaker and Dusk is running for ball and a punch and
there was a heal. There's a heal and that crit which smashed Duskard. Now they are going for Earthshaker. He's getting constantly heal from the Witch Doctor. There's a Fisher and the Witch Doctor ran out of mana to heal him anymore. So Witch Doctor is still chasing him, but there's a grave on Earthshaker. Now Dazzle came to the rescue. But now they won't chase for Witch Doctor.
Okay, a very beautiful split earth.
And there's a heal by Omni Knight. Oh shit, that repel.
Yes. Okay,
that was a nice nice backup.
Yes.
By for Silencer.
VS has rotated very nicely to save Silencer their solo mid since he lacked experience.
Okay, Earthshaker is here to. Oh, that was a hit. His luck was very nice that he had got invisibility rune. So he just struck their figure. Fisher, VS had no idea that ES was roaming in the jungle.
And see at top, they are again playing aggressive on Dusk. And okay,
I think she got no snowball this time.
Okay, she did not chase. She could have killed.
Yeah, he has got no snowball.
Okay, but I think she was scared that he would get backup. Yes, he is getting backup by Dazzle and Earthshaker. Okay, I mean a useless Fisher placed by Earthshaker.
Yeah,
and Juggernaut is getting free farm. He has farmed Face Boots and Mask of Madness. We can see that 4 of the VS players have arrived at the top, while Dusk along with the 2 supports are there. A tombstone placed by Undying and he's on DD and killing Earthshaker, and the kill went to Phantom Assassin. A grave comes on Dazzle and they're trying to play aggressive, but Leshrac has came, and okay, they just didn't like the idea of fighting Leshrac. It's a very overpowered hero, and a good split earth can cause a massive damage to them. I think PA will go for Helm of Dominator and then BKB. Maybe she can skip BKB because they have only 9.
She can rush for VLADs.
Okay. Because they have Knight, so I think she might skip BKB and will go for Basher, Helm of Dominator, then Basher, or maybe a Deso.
Yeah.
Deso will also be good.
She doesn't need to make BKB since they have got Omni and Repel. Juggernaut got a free bot tower. Now he's going towards mid to get a free kill here.
Okay, a ball comes from Earthshaker and a punch on him, but he had Repel done by
and there was a Guardian Angel. Guardian Angel from PA is giving crits, but which Omni Knight died, so now PA is very helpless. He's still hitting at a scar, but that was of no use. Juggernaut is roaming in their jungle to get a kill. I suppose he would go for Silencer.
But Silencer is not coming forward since he has a very less farm, only just a bottle and a boot. While we can see Earthshaker has whole arcane boots done and has point booster. So guys, as soon as he gets the bloodstone, yes, he will be like very.
Okay, there's a snowball used and there's a Leshrac there, and Tombstone was immediately played since Undying was aware of that ambush. There was a heal on him and Witch Doctor's death ward. Witch Doctor got double kill. Well, that was a failed gang by BR. Dazzle would indeed die. There's a grave on him. Yet that would get over in a split second. Yes, it got over, and that was a disastrous gang by BR. They had lost a lot of advantage they had got since Silencer was AFK for a while.
Yes, and it was nice move by Undyne, since he immediately placed Tombstone as soon as he saw Tusk rolling with Leshrac. Okay, and Juggernaut is like waiting.
They have spotted a Juggernaut.
Juggernaut is waiting for someone, so that
What the hell is he doing? There's a global silence used for Juggernaut. And there's a heal. Okay, there's a snowball on him, but Witch Doctor. Okay, so this Juggernaut is just fleeing away.
Okay, it was a waste of global silence.
Yeah, that Juggernaut wasn't even aware that VS knew of his presence.
Yes. I don't think Silencer will be now coming for gangs for quite a few minutes. He's like farming his core items now, and then he will come to gangs. Okay, he has spotted Earthshaker and has invisibility rune. I think he's just going to back off. He can't kill Earthshaker, I think.
No, Earthshaker has very low mana, so he can get a solo kill on him.
Yes. He does not have any mana for Fissure. Okay, we can see the Juggernaut is farming, has done Yasha. It's a very good choice, a very good decision made by Juggernaut to make maybe Sanjin Yasha or maybe Manta style, and then yes, he should rush MKB against PA.
Yeah,
making Battle Fury is very useless, so yes, it's like a very good choice made by.
I suppose Juggernaut knows that PA hasn't gone for that Battle Fury, so he will be making Manta style.
Yes, Manta style of Sanjin Yasha.
Now he's going again for a solo kill. Omnight has got no mana yet, but he has a soul ring to use his Guardian Angel.
He should not do that. Come on.
Yes, that Guardian Angel got used on time. Now he's fleeing with his MOM on, and there was a Tombstone placed, in fact, but he was successful in getting away.
Even zombies failed to catch him. His movement speed was so
he had turned
incredible.
off his MOM.
Yes, his movement speed became so incredible that even zombies failed to catch him. We have power threats coming in by Silencer.
Okay, they have got a nice chance to gank VS, since they haven't got Tombstone as well as the Guardian Angel.
We can see Earthshaker has Blink Dagger and Boots of... Okay, we have got Blink Dagger by Earthshaker in only 15 minutes, and they are rushing to T2 of VS team, because they know that Omnight is down by Guardian Angel, so it's a very good time to rush, since Undyne also does not have any Doom. But okay, a Fissure comes by...
PS has gone aggressive on Dazzle, but there was a grave used on him, and there's a snowball, and Omnight died. That kill went to Tuskar. There's a Death Ward placed, which smashed Juggernaut in a split second. It has been 15 minutes 35 seconds. Witch Doctor is on killing spree. The score is 11-10 to VS.
Well, yes, VS played very good in this gang since they were down. On Tombstone as well as Guardian Angel. But they managed to play very good and they won this gang.
Okay, there's an Echo Slam, beautiful Echo Slam and Fissure. That was a beautiful gang played by BR. Now they are chasing Silencer, who is very low on HP. They will be very successful in killing him.
Okay, very nice play. Very nice play by BR. I was not expecting that at all. I just told you that this Leshrac is really a very good player. And yes, early Blink Dagger by Earthshaker is also very good.
Yeah, that proved that
they have potential to win anything. It's a Dota. We just cannot judge only by the lineup. We have to see how you are playing. And even like if zombies comes in a numerous amount, then the damage of Echo Slam would be incredible. It would be very huge. So yes, Undyne is like somewhat a counter, but yes, we have to play very carefully against these zombies of Undyne.
Okay, well, Phantom Assassin has bought Ogre Club just after Helm of Dominator. What do you reckon on this?
BKB.
No,
Yes.
but Omni-Knight is there, so he can provide repel.
But she just like solely can't rely on Omni-Knight. Omni-Knight has to repel Silencer also. Silencer is also like their core hero.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a
Okay.
core hero too. And even for Witch Doctor, he's also by placing the Death Ward, he also should need repel, because a fissure can like maybe a split earth can destroy his ulti while he in his Death Ward.
Okay, I didn't notice before, but Witch Doctor has got the Immortal.
Of Treasure 3, which he got
Inspired
his
Bonkers of the
today only.
Mad.
Yes. Okay, so like people have started flaunting here also. We can see now VS team is farming very safely. They are only sticking at the mid. They are not going in the jungle because they are aware that BR team is must be scouting here. So no, they are not taking the risk. Juggernaut has spotted Phantom Assassin, and almost Omni Slash was used on her, but she toggled. She managed to get away by Juggernaut.
Oh well, BR could have taken bot tower, but VS teleported, so it has become very difficult for BR to end this game.
Yes, they have got massive damage by.
Although the net worth of Fleshtrack and Juggernaut is very high, but they can't end the game yet. It's very difficult. They can't take Roshan by doing smoke gank.
Yeah, and we can see which doctor is rushing for a Grand Scepter. Okay, gank. I think a gank is coming, and like Earthshaker, Leshtak, everyone is like rushing towards them.
Chicken was going for the courier.
Okay, a courier was spotted.
There's a Fisher on Omni Knight. Well, okay, there's a heal on him, but no repel. Okay, now the repel has got used on him. The Scar is going for PA. But now there's an ambush here. There's a tombstone placed by Undying. But Juggernaut got away with his Blade Fury since Global Science had got so now there's a Guardian Angel by Omni Knight. The Scar is trying to get away, but is getting slowed by the zombies. Stack got a killing. He has got he's on a killing spree by killing Witch Doctor. Now there's a snowball on PA, but there was a heal on him too simultaneously. Now the Scar is dead by PA. Now there's a heal on him constantly. There are 3 heals on PA. Now he's going for Dazzle and Ominite. Okay, but there was a grave on Earthshaker. So Dazzle just sacrificed himself by saving.
Silencer played very well. In like he's just like kiting Juggernaut hits, and even like Knight sacrificed himself for Silencer, and that was very good gameplay played by VS.
I didn't see whom Earthshaker uses Echo Slam.
It was on Phantom Assassin and Omni Knight, and on Undying and PA. Yes, it was good, but yes, they have Omni Knight and they
Well,
got
that
a huge.
Echo Slam should be as such that Omni Knight, PA, as well as actually that Echo Slam should be on all the 5. These 5 heroes are tremendous havoc for them.
Yes, they have like good combos coming in VS as well as BR. Leshtak has been playing pretty well with beautiful split earths, but he was unable to do anything because Knight is the threat to them. Only Knight because he has been causing huge heals and repels.
Well, there were 3 heals going on PA simultaneously.
Yes, we can see a Sanjay Yasha has been completed by Juggernaut. Yes, Sanjay Yasha now in his inventory, and BKB coming from PA. If PA gets BKB, yes, then it would be disastrous for BR.
BR is playing quite well, but it has become very difficult to to win this gang.
And we can see Boots of Travel has completed by Leshtak.
What do you think, that is BKB useful for BR team? I don't suppose. Is it?
Well, no, because Death Ward will be physical damage.
But Witch
BA
Doctor has got stun.
Yes, only stuns. Well, yes. I think Leshtak should go for BKB since Juggernaut has Great Fury, which is immune for magical damage. So yes, Leshtak should get BKB. And Tusk has nothing. Tusk has just Bracer. He should go for Shadow Blade or maybe Deso. Okay, Smoke Gang comes from VS team. They are spotting to come from behind, from the high ground of the BR side. We can see Ancients. We have Juggernaut farming the Ancients.
Juggernaut has his MOM on now. He will be solo kill. Okay, his MOM has got cancelled, but he got fled away with his Blade Fury. That was a nice instinct by Juggernaut.
Yes. We can also see that Sansa is lacking in farm as well as this Tusk.
Earthshaker standing here with his Echo Slam ready.
But Undyne has his pipe done.
Well, a few minutes ago, that was a nice chance by for Earthshaker to use his Echo Slam. He didn't go for it.
Yeah.
I suppose BR wasn't ready yet to fight.
He was waiting for the good position, obviously.
Okay, now they are going for it. They had rewarded the top ward of VS.
Okay, see, this BR team is now rushing towards the VS team. But I think they are aware of it, that they are like, they just might get ganked. So they
Earthshaker needs to use his Echo Slam in such a way that the VS team will be aware of the early gank. There would be a sudden Echo Slam on them.
Okay, now Juggernaut was playing very aggressive, but he saw Undying and so he just get backed off. He should not use his Omni Slash unless and until Omni Knight has not Guardian Angel, because Guardian Angel will cause Omni Slash to be useless since it's a physical damage. So yes, even they should make now Ghost Scepter now, or maybe use for themselves.
BR team has unwarded all the wards of VS.
Okay, so now Leshrac is taking a solo tower. I mean tower by himself only. Okay, a teleport comes by PA.
I think the Shaq should take the tower.
Yes,
The tower's HP is only 145.
I think he can kill PA. PA has not
he
BKB
has
done.
got he has got no backup.
Yes. Okay, and she is denying it. But Leshrac did not think to play aggressive.
Okay, now VS team is coming towards bot because
Juggernaut is taking-
they are aware of the Shaq's presence here.
Juggernaut is taking solo tower. Solo Roshan. So that they did not come to know that they are at Roshan. So like Leshrac is pushing, and they are showing that they are just playing. They're just pushing this area. So they not get the instinct of taking this Roshan. We can see Earthshaker is hiding here for a very nice position.
PA has completed her BKB.
Yes. Now we are thinking to end it because PA can be a threat in the late game.
Yeah,
With
and
her
Juggernaut
BKB.
hasn't got the MKB yet.
Yes. Juggernaut needs MKB against PA. I mean, anyone playing against Phantom Assassin needs MKB. But when PA has MKB, you are doomed. We can see that Leshrac's net worth is like increasing constantly, and even for Juggernaut. Juggernaut has fetched the Aegis of Immortality.
There was a good chance to gank PA and Omni Knight, but they didn't go for it.
Yeah.
They should pick VS individually. They can't win the gang so easily. They have been watching the gang of PR. That PR had been losing the gangs.
Now Leshrac has Blink Dagger done.
Leshrac, Blink Dagger on Leshrac.
Well, yes, every hero is suitable for Blink Dagger. And even Sniper may, come on. I mean,
Okay, I can understand because of Sniper, because Sniper is very squishy and it's very easy to gank him. Just carry the dust and kill him. He will die in a split second.
Now they're sacrificing all the towers and just they're waiting for them to come high ground, and they will. VS is planning to take the advantage of this high ground since BR team were not having any vision of the high ground.
Well, that is the first match of the Rage Quit Cup Season 3, which is which has been going on very evenly.
Yes.
So far have been encountering the matches which are one-sided. But yeah, that's witty gameplay played by BR. I'm quite impressed by BR that how have they tackled to fight such gangs.
Yes. It's very rare to see in the round 1 to see these even matches going on.
Especially in the round 1.
Yes. And Earthshaker is like hiding everywhere to see a very nice position. And he will go for Echo Slam. Okay, he just got back off. And Leshrac will be like a split pushing. Okay, there's a ward placed by VS team. The sentry ward placed because they know that BR team needs vision in the high ground for
To
which
use his
doctor,
Echo
for which
Slam.
doctor's death ward.
As well as Earthshaker would need to use his Echo
Yes,
Slam,
yes.
so
Yes.
they place the sentry ward.
Okay, so I think BR team are in confusion as to how to push it and not the risk, not to risk the, um, not to risk this net worth they have been getting it. Okay, a shadow blade is coming from dusk.
Don't you think it's too late to make Shadow Blade now?
Well, it's 27 minutes, but what do you think Sansa should make?
Okay, there's a okay, there's a
Snowball.
guy, there's a fish here, there's a snowball, and that punch was used on Undyne. There was an Echo Slam by Earthshaker as well, and there's a Guardian Angel followed by with that ward. That the Scar just got perished. Now PA is chasing okay Dazzle, and Dazzle died in a split second. There's Nova on by Leshrac, but he suicide using his Bloodstone. There was an Aegis of Immortality in the inventory of Juggernaut, but he
just
died in a
expired.
split second. So but okay, they're still waiting for it. They believe that they can kill all of the members of the V5. There's a Fisher here, but no, they can't fight VS yet. They need to get back. They need to wait for their teammates. There's a gem bought by Omni Knight. Well, I suppose Cheskar's Shadow Blade is too late now.
Oh wait, Juggernaut is fine. Juggernaut
Okay,
is like
he's
waiting
getting
there.
away with his Blade Fury.
Well, he should have gone for MKB or Manta style. He has gone for diffusal blade. I think it's yes, it's for Undyne.
It's for Omni Knight.
Yes, okay, Omni.
You can cancel that Guardian Angel on a hero using the Diffusal Blade.
Okay. They need MKB. Two diffusal blade should have been made by someone else. Because then who will
Yeah.
counter the damage caused by Phantom Assassin? Okay, now the BR team has spawned and are heading towards to defend the tower, but instead VS team has backed off and PA is making for Basher, and again Leshrac is split pushing. Well, nice move, and he needs BKB too. Maybe he should have gone for diffusal and saved Juggernaut from making diffusal. Okay, Juggernaut is like rushing towards them. I don't know what he was thinking. Okay, now
There's a Omni
comes
Slash
by.
on him. And Gem of Two Side has got has got dropped, and Juggernaut just fled after using his Omni Slash.
Okay, and no one was able to catch him since his Blade Fury was on.
Okay, since Omni Knight is dead, okay, only 29 seconds are left for his respawn, so they would have to wait once again.
They should get Manta style too. What do you think Sansa should make?
Well, he's rushing for Ghanem now. That's a good choice. Then he would be rushing for
And I don't think Sansa
The
was a
pressure
good
of-
pick. And I don't think Sansa was a good pick. He should have picked something as a hitter, maybe a semi carry, because his farm is nothing. No, he's going for Rod of Itos. He has
Well,
two
that's-
stars of Wizardry.
they have been winning gangs because of the Global Silence as well as Deathspot and Guardian Angel. So yeah, Sansa was a good pick. VS is doing very fine job. They don't need any more hitter other than PA. Come on.
But they lost to all the T2 towers and they are just waiting for them to push the high ground.
But they know BR can't dive the T3 since Undyne's Tombstone prevent them from attacking, from using their skills, and they get just slowed by the zombies if the Tombstone gets placed on the T3. There's a repel on PA and she's chasing Tuskar. But she has given up this idea, so they would just rather defend. Leshrac at bot, still taking the tower, but he got blinked away. Okay, now I understand the purpose of blink dagger.
only split pushing. You can see a basher on PS completed. And Earthshaker is like giving fishers from standing behind, and it's like waiting for it to come all in the vision so that he can do a good eco slam. But yes, VS team is playing very carefully so as not to stand together so that they would get an eco slam. They are just landing apart. As they stood in the previous gang, they stood all so closely that they all, I think they all suffered from the eco slam in the previous gang.
No, there was an echo slam, a good echo slam indeed by Earthshake in the last gang, but
Yes.
they lost the team fight.
However, they lost, yes, but it was beautiful.
Leshak here is taking the tower very freely, and yet VS
Same.
is not doing anything.
Same for Juggernaut. He was waiting that they would attack Leshak at bot and Juggernaut can take the top tower. And that's
This is
exactly-
because VS hasn't got any vision.
yes,
They haven't placed any ward here, so
a smoke gang comes to kill Leshak.
going to kill Leshak. There's a tombstone place and there's a grieve on him, but at the same time, Leshak uses ill scepter on him. Did you notice? Did you
Yeah.
see that? There is a pipe of insight used by Undying. Willetford is placed a scar, just stood there using his shadow amulet, but he died. Unfortunately, Juggernaut is busy in taking the top tower using his healing ward and MOM.
Though it was a nice chance for Shaker to cause an eco slam, but PA had BKB on, so he did not waste his eco slam. But everyone would get stunned except for PA, and anyhow he just knew that they wouldn't going to win this gang, so he just backed up the idea and instead went to top tower. They should just let Leshak do this job and they should just focus on one tower and let Leshak push alone in another tower.
Well, I realized that there is a lack of communication in the team BR. When Leshak was low, Dazzle used his grave on him, and at the same time, Leshak uses Evil Scepter on him. So, well, that was a waste of grave.
Maybe it was a sort of panic. Not, I think they are just pretty good with this communication thing. We can see it will be a very hard game for BR.
Well, that's a nice strategy to push the tower since they know that their gang potential is comparatively low. So, pushing the towers is a good idea indeed to win this knockout round.
We can see top two net worths are of Leshak and Juggernaut from BR team, and next is PA. Sansei is quite low and 94 with Leshak as compared to, if we compare with Leshak, he has 234. And we can see that this whole BR team is residing in the VS area.
There's a smoke gang by VS. PA died on Dazzle. Dazzle uses Shadow Grave on him. Now he's teleporting back to the base, and he survived surprisingly. Now VS team is chasing Leshak. He's using Evil Scepter on him. Omnite got the double kill. Earthshaker is on the killing spree, but he died out. The teleport was used on Leshak. He survived too.
I bet BR team can't win this. It's too tough now. Phantom Assassin is too fat. And they plus the tombstone. And with this pipe, now he has mechanism too.
PA is taking the Roshan.
Yes, PA is taking Roshan solely. We can see Leshak he's so persistent in taking the tower.
Well, as I told you before, that it's a good idea to boost the tower since they can't win the gang.
Yes, they just can't win the gangs. You should split only. I have won some games because of split pushing only. Sometimes it becomes too difficult that you just cannot fight, but you still win because of split pushing. Well, thanks to Bulldog of Alliance team who has taught all the split pushing techniques to everyone. Though Nature Prophet is not picked in this game, but yes, split pushing is the god.
Yeah.
Okay, now a smoke comes from the BR team.
Okay, after taking Roshan, the VS used the
oh,
smoke of the
Shaker.
seat. Earthshaker dodged his PA's dagger by using his blink dagger. Leshak is still at top, taking trying very desperately to take the top tower. There's a gang in the jungle of VS. There was a snowball used, and Tombstone got placed by Undying. I don't know what's what's going, what the hell is going on? There's a supernova by Rushrag. Now, 4 of the players of BR got perished. Earthshaker survived, but there was no Echo Slam used. Now VS have got a chance to push the tower. Now they have got a they have now good possibility to take the T3 as well.
Well, PA made Battle Fury in now 37 minutes. It's so useless to now make Battle Fury. Instead,
Okay.
she'd have, yes, she have a Battle Fury in the courier, and she should have made some butterfly, maybe butterfly or
No,
any-
butterfly is useless on PA since PA has got blur, which provides
already evasion.
all evasion of 50%.
So with butterfly, she will get maybe 100% evasion.
No, that's a waste item on PA.
So okay, Earthshaker is still alive, and it's a very good chance for VS to push to end this game. But now they are blinking to take the top T1 tower, since they are planning to not to risk any more gangs. So they are just planning to take one more take T1 tower and T2 tower of the tops of the BR side.
Well, PA has got Aegis of Immortality, so they shouldn't leave any stone unturned to push T3 as well. But they have been winning the gang, so anyways they are going for T1.
Well, definitely VR team can't win this, and there are so many creeps coming from VS side.
There's an Echo Slam coming from the Earthshaker, but there was a pipe of insight immediately used. Earthshaker force-stabbed himself, and he was trying to teleport, but he died.
But it was a so negligible damage caused by Earthshaker. Didn't you see
Since
that?
VS is very fat now, Undying is providing quite a good armor to his team.
Yes, and that heal by by Undying and Witch Doctor and Omi Knight and Leshtak is still determined to take to split push and win this game. He's trying to win this game by split pushing only. Yes, we are all aware that BR team can't survive the gangs. They can't win the gangs. They just have to split push.
Surprisingly, PA hasn't got any TP.
In fact, Juggernaut also should teleport along with Leshtak and just to take the racks.
Yeah, he should buy Boots of Travel and take the top.
Okay,
Sorry, bot.
buyback comes from
Juggernaut. PA is chasing Earthshaker and Tuskar. There was a MOM used immediately by Juggernaut, but look at that crit and bash by PA. Now there was an Omni Slash which gave a very cute damage to Undying. Triple kill. PA is okay. PA got ultra kill. She's on a wicked sick.
Okay, Juggernaut is like still in the base with Sanjay Yasha and a Demon Edge. He was thinking to make MKB.
Here goes my shout out to my dear friend GLP. Okay, did Leshrac to the bot tower, but he should have gone for barracks too. PA and Witch Doctor now are getting back. Now Leshrac chased PA. There was a Yule Scepter used on him, but PA's PKB got popped up and she's going for the kill on Leshrac. There was a Shallow Grave used on him. Now PA got a good chance to kill Dazzle. Now there's a bash on Juggernaut as well, but he can't fight PA. Holy shit, that crit! And there's a bash again on Leshrac. Now there was a Nova used on him. Okay, and Yule Scepter too. Tuskar has come for the rescue. Now PA finally died, but she had got Aegis of Immortality. Now she is respawning. Earthshaker also came. There was a fissure used, but he missed that fissure in panic. Now everyone is chasing PA. And there's an Echo Slam used especially for PA. And there was a
Finally she
Warrior
died.
Sponge and she died. There's a 9 came to rescue PA, but he was too late. There was an tombstone placed, but Juggernaut killed that tombstone on time.
While Omi Knight and Silencer managed to take that bot tower, and still now Silencer is making, I think, for refresher ob. Yes, he has thought of Ethos and was making refresher ob. He should have gone for a Gram Scepter or maybe Scythe of Vice. Yes, Scythe of Vice definitely, but yes, PA is too fat and undoubtedly VS would win. We are predicting for VS to win from the starting of the game. Leshak has now Shiva's guard. He's too tanky, but not too tanky to kill PA. We just seen that PA got too much evasion from Omni Slash.
Leshak is very enthusiastic to take the top tower as well. He has got Shiva's guard. Since PA and Undying are dead, so that's a good opportunity to push the lane.
Okay, we have seen that there's a Ram Scepter on Omni Knight.
Oh,
And
no.
a Ram Scepter by Witch Doctor too. He already had it.
Well, Galan Scepter on Omni Knight is very bad. Well, it's bad for VR, but indeed very good for VS.
Okay, and MKB on Juggernaut's pocket. And Leshak is still determined to split push. He managed to take all the creeps on the top side and is now planning to do the same at the bot side. And I think they will wait for the Roshan. Yes, they will wait for the Roshan and will take a final push. It's like a do or die situation. If you take the Aegis and push it, and were you able to make the barracks down? So yes, I think there would be some hope. But I don't think PA is going to die so soon. But now let's see. Juggernaut has MKB. What they can do now?
Well, they can't kill PA unless BR gets unless BR kill VS supports.
Well, yes, VS supports are also now a havoc for them.
There are 3 continuous and simultaneous heals on PA. The PA's death is very actually PA's streak is very inevitable. Though PA's unstoppable streak had went to Tuskar, yet they can't win the gangs.
Now Leshak has taken one barrack and now blinked away because he got the instinct that they are obviously coming towards him.
Meanwhile, Leshak was taking the bot tower. Juggernaut should have gone to top.
Yes.
He should rush for Boots of Travel as well. Remember a game that was of Secret versus I don't know which team it was, but Secret they had got Boots of Travel, so they just took the T4 down. Not only both the towers, but they had got mid cleared. And they just went for the barracks, and the opponent team had got no teleport.
Yeah, we can see a smoke gang coming from the VS team. I think they are also planning to take Roshan, since they know that Juggernaut will take Roshan and will take for the final push. But I think VS is doing the opposite thing. They are not defending anymore. They will now go for final push because they are aware of
Okay, Leshak was just wandering here, and he counted PA. Now he got blinked away, but there was a blink on by PA, and he got bashed. Yes, Leshak died, and it's 64 seconds for his respawn. Does he have buyback?
P has Abyssal Blade now, if you don't know.
Fortunately, the Leshak has got buyback. There's no buyback on Earthshaker, as well as Tuskar and Dazzle. Neither Juggernaut has got buyback, only Leshak has that, and he will have to use it immediately.
We need a good eco slam. But
Yes,
I think
there was a buyback by Leshak. Now I will be expecting an Echo Slam, but no, Earthshaker and Leshak are pushing the mid tower. They are giving up the fight.
Yes, it's not impossible. It's not possible for them to win this gang. So yes, it's a very good decision made by them to split push.
Juggernaut too should have gone to mid.
Yes, Juggernaut should.
But for Earthshaker, what do? He going to provide? Okay, he will provide his damage to the enchant totem. But Juggernaut should have been there too. I suppose there can be a turn of the tables in this match.
Yes.
The mid barracks are down of the VS team.
So they're teleporting back. B has teleported back to kill Leshak.
But Earthshaker is still determined to take the mid barracks. The mid barracks have got cleared. There was an Guardian Angel used by Omni Knight. The BR team have lost 2 of its players.
And we can see that there's a buyback on Juggernaut and he is dead. Okay, Eco Slam comes from Earthshaker and beautiful Pulse Nova by Leshak, and still Okay, PA really put it back. So yes, they are the VS team whole dying without PA. They needed PA in this gank, and the Eco Slam Fisher Totem comes by Earthshaker and continues Pulse Nova by Leshrak. And we can see top is Mega already. Creeps are rushing to T4.
I suppose Juggernaut should push with Leshrak. Should go for Boots of Travel immediately.
Yes. We can see that VS team has buyback, so it's like no threat to them.
Since 4 players of VS are down and PA is the only man standing, so it is good chance. It's a good opportunity for BR to push. Okay, Juggernaut would be busying himself defending the top, while I don't know what the rest of the BR is doing. They should push immediately.
Yes, I think they're heading towards Roshan. They're going for Roshan, yes. Juggernaut should take the edges. But they should not waste this opportunity, okay?
Phantom Assassin. Disconnected.
Yes, Phantom Assassin is disconnected. We don't know why, but we apologize for this pause. So it's a very interesting game going on.
Yes.
It's like the first game I've ever casted in this round when that is going on very evenly. Otherwise, we would have been like casting very uneven games, only one-sided games. Okay, what do you think now? PA is making. She has Orb, Ultimate Orb.
Is she going for Skadi?
Yeah, I'm also thinking that.
Or Manta Style? No, Manta Style is not mainstream on PA now these days.
But Battle Fury was useless. I mean, she made Battle Fury in 37 minutes. She should have
She
gone
should save her buyback. But
yes, she is saving
but
for
she's
buyback.
very quite confident that since she has got 3 healers in her team, so there would be there wouldn't be any buyback needed.
And everyone has buyback in the VS team, and Undying her was mostly almost spawned. Only 4 seconds are left.
Yeah,
So-
Sansa has got.
Yes.
Yeah, by the time the BR team takes the Roshan, the VS team would respawn by then.
And anything can happen now since BR team has 2 megas done now, and in VS team only 1 barrack is left, which Leshrak was trying to take it but was unable to do it. And now if Leshrak dies, he would have no buyback. It's like 4 minutes left for his buyback status, and we can see Juggernaut is also down. He has no buyback, and but still I think he would be fetching the immortality.
Yes, Juggernaut needs the Aegis of Immortality.
We can see that Earthshaker has made Shadow Blade. He should have gone for a Scepter, right? To that would be incredible damage then.
Yeah, I don't. Earthshaker shouldn't have rushed for
Shadow Blade. Now I mean the late game. It's 48 minutes. What would you do with Shadow Blade?
Yeah.
Maybe Scythe of Vice. Yes, someone should make Scythe of Vice for PA.
Exactly, Dabolic. I agree with you. Absolutely.
No one went for Scythe of Vice. It's so surprising. Otherwise, everyone would have Scythe of Vice. Even some Ursa, some carries make Scythe of Vice. You remember when popular game Anti-Mage made Scythe of Vice?
Which team was that?
I don't remember. I think VP. I think he was Liadin.
Yeah, I remember. Liadin makes
Yes,
kind of
it went to a very long game. It was very a long game. He's like sold every good core item like Battle Fury, and he just bought Scythe of Vice then, and I think they won. I don't remember exactly, but even carries make it. So yes, a Scythe of Vice is necessary to counter PA. Okay, we should ask what happened with PA. What is going on?
PA has reconnected. The game would be commencing soon.
Yes. Now we see that the Juggernaut is also heading towards the Roshan pit, and I think VS is also aware of it. They must have noted the time of Roshan taken the previous time.
Yes, there's a pink by someone. Okay, that's from Leshrak of the BR. Leshrak picked the Aegis of Immortality.
Since he has no buyback.
And there's a cheese picked
Yes.
up by Juggernaut.
They should just end it. Just go for it.
Okay, there's no global silence for 30 seconds, and this Silencer's Deflector Rob is on cooldown of 90 seconds. So they should grab this opportunity to push.
But even top is getting pushed. So as for bot also, and Dazzle can't push for so long.
Well, Dazzle should defend now. His Shallow Grave won't last for long. is, I mean, the
Yes.
skill.
I mean, he will die for only one crit by PA. So yes, Dazzle has become pretty useless in this late game, and Tusk too. I mean, Leshak and Juggernaut are enough. They're not enough, but yes, they need now Earthshaker, Juggernaut, and Leshak are now the core heroes left. We can see Earthshaker is using Shadow Blade and is spotting anyone to come here. I think he will also split
Rewarding.
push.
Yeah, he was actually scouting the jungle and was seeing that if they had warded any, if VS had warded their jungle.
Yes. I don't think VS is now will be defending because all the 3 lanes are getting pushed by VS team. So they are just now roaming in jungle and observing that if anyone will get spotted. But yes, no one will be spotted since they are busy in defending the tower. Tusk and Dazzle can't even defend the lane with mega creeps going on.
Leshak has Aegis for immortality, yet he is planning to push. Then why the hell did he pick Aegis of Immortality? He should have given that to Juggernaut.
Though he has cheese. Okay, the Gimbal Clip has been used by Dazzle, and BKB also has been used by Phantom Assassin, and a tomb is placed by Undying on the tower itself, while we can see Leshak and Earthshaker are taking top tower without the creeps. They are giving no damage to them, and a Guardian Angel comes from Omenite. It's like it's like a ancient rush. Yes, we can see
Both the
base
teams
race.
are rushing for the towers, but I suppose VS would win this race. Leshak and an Earthshaker have come to this realization. Now they are teleported back to the base. Tuskar is fighting with his PKB on. Now Juggernaut has got stunned. He used his cheese to regenerate back, but they need to kill Witch Doctor, whose ulti was giving such a huge damage. There was a buyback on Tuskar, while Juggernaut has got no backup. PA used her BKB, and now she's diving. Dark Fury giving a huge crit and cleave. There's a GGWP called out by Omenite as well as Juggernaut. So well, VS has qualified to the next round. That was a good game, well played by BR as well.
Well, we have seen that BR did some mistakes by pushing to top tower, but okay, it was a very even game. We are glad to cast this game, and congratulations to the VS team. They have qualified to the next round, and BR team is eliminated from this round 1 Rage Quit Cup Season 3. Guys, this is Diabolic, my main caster. I have Valor, my co-caster, and keep tuning to the Rage Quit Cup Season 3 in the Twitch channel. We have amazing giveaways going on, sponsored by BenQ. Thank you guys. See you next time.
Thank you.
Can't close this.